Hi everyone! So in this O11 class, I just want to point out that it's basically set up the same as we have going on in our 101 class. So if you haven't yet watched the Navigating our D2L course over in 101 in the Getting Started announcement, please be sure to do so. You'll see from our O11 course that we have right here, it's going to be the same kind of situation where you have your weekly announcements that include videos. Over here you have your calendar, our course schedule. There's the Zoom meeting. Our course schedule right here, if you click on it, is going to follow basically the same structure where I take the information that you need from here and I translate it over into our weekly announcement. So one of the major differences I do want to point out about the O11 course is that we have due dates set on Wednesdays. And the reason why you have your assignments set as Wednesdays is because sometimes you may find in the progress checks and the assignments we do in this class, we are working on elements of what might turn out to be a final assignment over in 101. So an example of that might be, and I talk a little bit about that here in the how do the assignments relate to my 101 assignments class. An example of that might be in this class on Wednesday, you may be asked to write a summary when what you need to do in your assignment for Sunday for 101 is to turn in a summary and an outline planner together. So the reason that things are due on Wednesdays, that little difference, is that it gives us a chance to get things done in this course that you can hopefully use for the next course because these are related courses. So I mentioned down here in the what is the point exactly of this class, the O11 class is a co-requisite course that you're taking alongside 101 with the goal of giving you additional support in terms of creating and completing assignments, as well as additional articles and resources to help you in being successful in 101. So that's just a little something I wanted to say about the O11 course. One of the things that as you're going through and looking at these announcements, it's recommended as you read the progress checkpoints to check in on the rubrics. You'll see that a lot of assignments in here are what I would call more like we talked about as formative assignments. So a lot of times when I'm looking at your rubrics and checking over things, I'm looking to make sure that you're putting in that good effort, that you are turning things in order to really work to have things done for, getting these assignments done for the sake of supporting 101. So it's really important that you turn things in. It's really important that you understand that there are separate assignments for this class. So if you're in this class, you will have separate things to do. Not too many assignments. So for instance, if you look at this upcoming week 1, the only separate thing you have to do in addition to this 101 work over in your 101 course, because you do have 2 separate D2L courses where you're turning this information in. Over here in the 11 course, by Wednesday, you're going to complete this Unit 1A progress checkpoint. So it's one additional assignment that's due. That's going to be due in this class, the O11 shell. So it should say O11 at the top. You're going to turn that in, and it's an exercise that's going to help you when you get ready to complete the next thing that you need to do in 101 over in that course by Sunday. So I did just want to make that distinction that the purpose of this course is to support the 101 course. I'm not trying to add additional busy work on. I'm not trying to sort of like penalize you for being in the class. What I'm trying to do with this class is give you an opportunity to work on and develop things that you can then use for the most part in your 101 class. So that's the purpose of the class, and that's kind of how it works. You do have your own separate assignments that you'll be turning in here, and they are basically created in mind to assist you with 101. So hopefully, if you had any questions about that, it's cleared up. The last thing I want to ask you to just when you have a second to do is check out this Who's Who's introduction board. I ask slightly different questions than I did on the introduction board for 101. It's just a chance for us to get to know each other in our smaller class situation, particularly since this is an online course. And that's pretty much it.